Welcome to this edition of the Weekly Dose, Challenge Your Perspective. This is Patrick Dare in Washington, D.C. The members of Parliament of Kenya do not deserve to be called pigs. Neither do they deserve to be called honorable, because there's nothing remotely honorable about this group of people. They call themselves representatives of the people, but these people are only a representative of themselves. These people are vultures. They are hyenas, and I can confidently say that these people have no interest in serving the people of Kenya. The only interest that they have is to serve themselves. I've never seen a bunch of people that are so greedy, that are so driven by greed and self-interest that they forget entirely why the people queued up and elected them to be the representatives. Nothing they've done so far points to their basic reason why they were elected in Parliament. They have decided that because they're the owners of the purse, they control the purse, they want to have the most for themselves and nothing for the rest of the country. For every MP that voted to degazette the SRC's salary revision of all members of Parliament, there's nothing to say about you except that you are a leech to this society, that you are a vulture, that you are really a hyena waiting, not even waiting, eating its prey before they're even dead. You're eating into the Kenyans that every day wake up in the morning and go to that shamba and drive that tractor and go to that office to earn a living, to pay taxes so that your salary can be paid. Every single cent of your salary comes from that shosho in the rural area who has to wake up very early in the morning, go to her shamba and get the cabbages and walk it 3, 4, 5 miles to the market to sell it. And she is taxed. Every single cent that you earn belongs to that Onyango or Chelagat that has been toiling in that shamba in the morning and tilling that land and finally harvesting the maize, the potato, whatever it is, and they take it to the shamba, they take it to the market, and they get some money out of it, and they're taxed. And you want to add to that taxation, to their misery, by having more money in your pocket. And you do nothing to the people of this country. And you claim to be representatives of a country, of a people. And the first thing that you want to do is to add yourselves your salary. This group of people, they need to be sent back home. If these people think that they can earn more money outside of Parliament, then they should resign. The honorable thing to do is for you to resign and go and look for that job that you'll earn more money than being in Parliament. The rest of us do that. I'm here in the diaspora. I wake up every day at 5:30 in the morning. I take a 1-hour train to work. I work 8 hours solid with 45 minutes lunch and drive back home. I get back home by 7. I pay taxes of every single dollar that I earn. and part of it send it home to my mother, to my brother, pay fees. And what my mother and my brother has is taxed. And part of it pays your salary. And you want to be paid when you sit to do your work. You want to be paid when you're in a committee to do your work. You go out there and find a job that will do that for you. Which job, if you went to KPL right now, if you went to KCC, if you went to Kenya Airways and be employed there, would they pay you to sit in your office? Come on. You cannot call yourselves servants when you want to milk the very people that you're supposed to serve until they drop dead. You're a disgrace to this nation. You are greedy. You are vultures. That is what the name that you should have. You are vultures. And for those that did not vote for this, overturning of the SRC gazetted salary reduction for the MPs, you did not fight enough. The code people that are there who are supposed to be the opposition, checking the majority, you did not fight enough. You're cowards. You're cowards because either you're hoping that you'll vote against it, or for those who voted against it, whether you are in Jubilee or in CORD, you voted against it, but you did not shout hard enough because somehow in your deep of heart, you're hoping that it will pass and it will just go in the books that I voted for it, against it. But your heart was not there because you did not fight for it. Nobody heard your voice saying, no, this is the wrong thing to do, my fellow MPs. Members of Parliament, you have to think about where Kenya needs to go and not about your pocket. There's no Kenyan out there that can walk into any job and be given $3 million to buy a car and told that's it. And if you think that there's another job that you can do that, walk out and go and get it. But I think Kenyans are having enough of this shenanigans from these MPs. And they must be told so. And I'm not afraid to tell you so, that this is not being a servant to the people, which is what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to serve the people that elected you to Parliament. Their interest must come first, not your interest, not your pockets. And to Mr. President, show these MPs that you are the president of the whole nation. Do not sign that bill. Dare them. I know they've said that they will cut your salary and that of the vice president. They'll make it difficult for you to govern. They can do anything when you put your pen down and say no to them. You must say no to them for the sake of the country. You are our president. We elected you. And you must, and Mr. Ruto, push back. You must push back with all your might and tell these people they can resign and go back and look for that job that will pay them what they think they deserve. If they think that 500 and something thousand a month is not enough, plus sitting fees, plus travel allowance, plus the vehicle loan or grant that they don't pay back. This bunch of hyenas need to be sent back home. The people of Kenya, don't take this nonsense from these people. That is my perspective. What is yours? This is Patrick Dare. Have a wonderful day, and may God bless Kenya.